Hi guys, Ronda Winstead here, aka Ronda without an H. And hello, how are you? I'm glad to be back with you today. So I don't really have a plan. I just wanted to kind of show you what I'm working on. If you've followed me for quite some time, you may remember that I was doing a retro kitchen journal, and then it disappeared. There were no videos on it. Well, that's because I had put it in a drawer and just tucked it away and said, okay, another day. And I decided, with all this craziness going on with my health, it's like, you know what, just pull some of those things out that are causing you to be like weighed down and that are stressing you out, even though you don't think you're being stressed out by it. I really do like to finish projects, and I know it's been there. So what I am doing is finishing. You know what? I just had a thought. I just had a thought. And it didn't even hurt. Why can't I was thinking of making this humongous retro kitchen journal that is like total heirloom type stuff, but the reality is, why can't I do 3? Why can't I do 3 journals? And they've got cool, fun, lots of yumminess in them. And then when I put them in my shop, then 3 people can have, a fun retro journal. I think I've just made a decision. Why, thank you. Thank you. You didn't know you helped me so much there, did you? Okay, well, let's see. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a little bit. These are not put together yet. I've just been kind of working on just some fun embellishments. I'm using sandwich bags, pages from different recipe books, old. I would say they're vintage. They're definitely not antique. 1950s, 40s-ish, kind of in there, with a few little modern things thrown in with some of their really beautiful papers, too. This is one that I just recently put together that I finished here. I did a double page, and I must thank Miss Gail Agostinelli. I love her. And she has shown these where you put the 2 pages together and you fold the one, and yeah, so that's her idea. And then I found another. I'm going to have to find her channel. I will put the links below. I can't remember her name, but I just found her the other day, and these are hidden paper clips, and I am going to do a video on my take on that, but she has a really, really fun way of doing these. And so I will put the links, like I said, so you can go check her out and give her some love. We all need love, right? We all need love. Okay, so I'm coming along here. I don't have everything done yet, but this is what I thought I might continue to work on with you guys, and that is with these window envelopes. This is one of those. It's so easy when I do a window envelope. If I embellish it with birds, flowers, garden, you know, that kind of thing. It goes together just almost anything, and butterflies, almost anything and everything goes. But when I turn to my retro, my kitchen journal, it's like, okay. It was hard. And then I finally, it's like, okay, let's get going here. So anyway, I've got still some work to do, but it's just a combination of what I love to do, combine lace, texture, paper, fabric, handkerchiefs, doilies, vintage, modern, anything you want to throw in it, and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. Okay, so I will be working on these, which means then I will also be doing covers, or will these be the covers? More thinking has to go into that, but that is what I'm working on right now, and I thought it would be fun for you to join me. Okay, this is one, and here again, I have to give credit to Rachel on Roxy's Creations, because this is her idea. I just kind of adapted it a teensy bit, but this is all her. And I do have a lot of stickers, kitchen stickers, and I thought, well, this is a great way to use them. You know, sometimes I don't care for the stickers that are shiny, that show the shininess, but in this, where you've got the window envelope, that's perfect, because then you don't really notice, because you're looking at the window, you know, and it gives a shine, but it's because it's that acetate, right? Okay, so I just thought this was super fun. I actually was like, okay, now this kind of works. I'm kind of liking this. So I decided from that, wouldn't it be fun? So I took one of these. By the way, this is one of these. I did not let this bother me. I just adapted, and we'll go through that and I'll show you, so that I use all of this real estate here, right? Why not? Since we're covering, I can do that. As you can see, I've taken an envelope. Here's my envelope, and I have trimmed off with my trusty rotary cutter the ends, trim them off. You can also use your scissor, doesn't matter. Do you like the sound effects? So then you can decide which way you want, which way you want it to open, where you're going to put it in your journal. So this is going to sit in, let's see, well, let's grab this one so we can just show ya. Let's get a empty page here. Okay, so this would be where I glue it down, okay? Now I'm not going to put it on here because it's too much the same and it won't stand out. But that's the idea, is I would glue this flap down, or what I could do is I could stitch or glue right along the edge here and along these edges, and I could create a tuck spot here if I wanted to, right? So I could put more things in. So you've got lots of options, by doing it that way. Whoops, let's take that back out. Okay, so you get the idea. So that's what we're looking, this is what you're deciding is, do you want it to, where do you want it to open? Do you want it to open this way? Do you want it to open this way? What page? So you can just kind of decide that. Okay, let's set this aside again. And this was a cookie. By the way, I produced another collage sheet that will be in my Etsy shop. This is Retro Kitchen number 2. I did Retro Kitchen number 1 several years ago, and I just haven't touched my journal stuff. And there again, it's like that guilt piling up on you, so you got to get rid of it. So this one, I thought, wouldn't it be fun to take an envelope? This time I took a plain envelope that had nothing here, and I created my own space so I can put, well, let's see. Here's some of the fun things that I thought I could stick in here. It could be like this. We could have, and I just did, a lot of this is just images off Pinterest, right? So I thought, how fun would that be? And so you can do your own thing. And then what I did, I know this is probably silly, but before I put, and it's just a little plastic envelope. I don't know, maybe it's acetate. I don't think it's acetate. I think it's a little plastic. It was a little plastic holder. And so I cut it. So now I have 2, the front and the back. I cut it the size that I wanted and then put it in. But, so you just measure, draw a little box or whatever size you want. You could do a rectangle, whatever size you want, you can draw it with a pencil that is easy to erase. You can do it on the inside, draw your shape so that your pencil, you don't have to erase it here if you don't want to. You can put it on the inside like this. And then, so you've cut out your shape, you've cut out your plastic, and oftentimes in packaging that you get, that we buy things, save those things because they're made of that plastic and acetate that's so easy. Like here is my anyway, there's another piece here. And so what I did is I used double-sided tape for this project because it works so perfectly. So I used 1/4 inch and I just went around my sides, right? Just tearing off what you need around the side. And then I burnished it with my bone folder. Bone folder, come here, please. Like this. Then I peeled off the tape, the white part, the sticky, and then I put my little piece of acetate or plastic, my clear, and I just positioned it over and put it down. Voila, super, super simple. Now, if you want to have an idea of where on this side to put your image so that it shows at its best, before you put the acetate or plastic on, I closed it like this, and then I just took a soft pencil and just kind of drew a little bit of a line. I've got a little line right here. And if I don't cover it, I can erase it. But I just did it softly just so that I can have an idea. Because once you have this on, what we do with these is we're kind of eyeballing and we're thinking, okay, I think that's about where I want it to go. Okay, no, it needs to move up a little. No, it needs to move down a little. Where, that's what you have to work with, which is great. That's kind of the fun that we do. But if we're making our own windows in our envelopes, then it's kind of fun to also, have that step already done for us. Then you can, just decide from there. Okay, breathe, Ronda. By the way, I have to thank you guys. You are the most amazing people ever. I just can't even begin to tell you how thankful I am for your sweet comments, for the likes, for the virtual hugs, for the prayers. Oh my goodness. I feel so, so blessed. I don't deserve it. I truly don't. I know that, but I am so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys so much. Okay. So, and I don't really have any more news yet. I meet with my cancer doctor on Monday, and Tuesday, hubby and I are traveling, and one of our sons and family are traveling. We're taking 2 cars, but we're heading to North Carolina to have some fun and relaxation for a week, and we're going to hook up with another son and family, and wonderful. I'm just real excited to be spending this time with these wonderful people. I have more wonderful people in my life, but that I would love to see as well, and hopefully we'll be able to get that in, but very grateful. Because when I come home, then I have a meeting with my surgeon and maybe chemo starting, and so who knows. So anyway, okay, so I wanted to show you this. See? This envelope too. In fact, just a sec. I'm not turning that off, but I am running to get a couple of these security envelopes, and I think these were probably purchased from the dollar store, and they have, this is what they look like before. So let's go ahead. If you've got the time, let's just get one of these done for you. How about that? And so you can see how easy this is going to be, guys. And of course, you don't have to be doing the retro kitchen thing. You could do the garden and the wonderful. That's one of my favorite flowers. Oh, I can't even begin to tell you how much I love flowers. They're just, I don't know, I've always loved flowers and trees, that kind of thing. My mother, I think, instilled in me a love of nature, and she was very good with gardening, and she had the most amazing, her love. She was good with flowers, but her love was with iris. And so she had, wow, amazing iris. Now see what I did? I glued down the little bits that are loose just to make it so it's just a little more secure. Okay, now what we have to do, and I'm going to do this because this is what I'm working on, are the kitchen journals, so I'm obviously going to take, you know, I'm going to do another page, something like this. This is a cookbook that was kind of like a, well, most of these I have found in thrift shops and junk stores. You know, I think in England you guys call them charity shops, right? So on this one, okay, yeah, let's do it this way, but I'm going to want to trim some of that off, so let's get my trimmer out. And for those of you that don't need this tool, I am so impressed with you, but that's you, not me. So I'm just gonna look, you guys, and see, well, where do I want this to go? I'm not worrying about trimming it both sides or anything like that. All right. Whatever glue you prefer, go you know, do what works for you. I could easily use a stick glue on this, and I honestly don't remember what I did on the previous one because my memory is about half an inch long. Seriously, it is not good. And I'm just going to tuck this in. I want to be able to tuck. Okay. I want to be able to fold. Okay. I want to be able to fold that. Okay. Now, all it is a matter of, guys, is trimming. And you can see how easy this is to go ahead. Oh, open it. Open. We'll turn it around. We'll trim it. You have to, you know, try to keep it straight so it lines up nicely. And of course, that's a good extra to save. And voila, there you go. So what I will do is I will fold this in, and I'm actually going to fold it. I'm taking mine to the line, to the fold line here, which creates more of a fold here. And the reason that I'm doing that, this one goes right to the fold, but I had to kind of fold it over and fold it over because at first, when I just took it to the length, to the edge here, then this didn't fold over carefully. It bunched up on me. And actually, you know, maybe I don't want it to go quite that much. Let's walk that back a little bit. Just lied to you, sorry. And a bad girl. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that folds nicely. So the whole idea is that I can put this down now. And I haven't done that with, let me get a junk page here. And I like where these pages connect together. I like that kind of thing. I think it gives interest as well as texture. And as you can see, I've switched already. I just am not. What I'm consistent at is being inconsistent in my glue choices. That I am very consistent at. Oh my goodness, what a mess. I apologize, guys. I'll have to get that washed out nicely. Okay. Let's get that out of the way. Okay. Now, as you can see, you would never know. Oh, I was gonna. Okay, original plan. Adapt again. Adapt, right? So, but as you can see, you guys, now I'm ready to do my window, and and continue to decorate. And you would never know that this came down like this because it's going to glue straight across, and this one will come up. This one will work better for that. Okay, now let's work on the envelope opening, the window. Okay? Excuse me, I've got like a frog in my throat this morning, and it's kind of driving me a little bit nuts. Let me take a drink of water. Maybe that'll help. Apologize. Oh, I love cold water. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Okay, now, because I did what I did, I don't want you guys to make the same. I mean, I'm fine with this because when it opens up, you'll see a little bit of something that's decorated here. And so that'll be fine. But when I'm looking to do my window, I have to keep in mind that this is empty here, right? Okay. So let's just, I think we will just do I'm not even going to really measure too much. I'm going to, so I'm just drawing some lines with a ruler, just trying to make it kind of straight. And just sort of, okay? So, for those of you that don't have a rotary cutter, let's do it the old-fashioned way. Let's do it the old-fashioned way, guys. Where you get to see how awful I am at making these, keeping these lines straight. I can do it, but it's, as a quilter, it's just so much easier to use my quilting tools for all of this wonderful mixed media stuff. So what have you guys been working on? What is in your near future? For most of us, at least on maybe the Western Hemisphere, I don't know how they do it, but school is, I think, mostly done for the season. So it's time for vacationing. That's not completely, I didn't get that exactly in the middle there. It'll still be fine. I mean, you can do any kind of, you can see how easy this is. You can do any kind of window that you want, any size. You're only limited by your supplies and your imagination. Okay, so here we go with the putting down our tape. Okay, just setting that down, trying to get as close to my edge as possible. And it's just, I mean, the possibilities, you guys, it's just like there's so many things that we can do. Isn't it crazy how just glue and paper and some of these simple things that have been around forever, we can still have so much fun with. Always something new to, you know, gladden the heart. Okay, now, before I put that down, remember I said I was going to do like, I do a little, kind of a little outline so I know where to put my stuff. And I've done that. So now we will, I am lifting up. I don't keep fingernails. They don't work for me. I admire fingernails. I love beautiful hands. But that's not what I have. I've got what I've got. Okay, let's see. Let's try to put this down without, it goes well, but oftentimes when you try to do something on camera, it messes up on you. Okay. Oh, and a case in point. Oh my gosh. Would you... Okay, so I got a little wrinkle in my envelope. I can't believe that. just because I wanted to do it all nice and pretty for you guys. Then I got a mess. Oh well. We'll still work with it. It's still, you know, it's natural, right? All right. Let's put that aside. I'm just going to pull out a couple of little things that might be kind of fun to embellish with here. I have some cutouts. I've got some different, what I did here. I did some stickers, and these are all recipes, you know, different pages that way. I may also use my new, I'm going to use some of this. This is my new, this is Retro Kitchen number 2, and I just finished it up yesterday, and I think it's pretty cute. So I think I'm going to use it. And before I stitch these or glue these together, I'm taking it open like so, and I'm going to, that looks cute. I like that. Food, yeah, that's cool. Bottle of tomatoes. She's cute. That's cute. This is cute. Okay. Oh, she's cute too. Oh. As you can see, there are decisions to be made. Let's just keep it easy. We'll start on this side. I'll take this. So let's kind of just sort of tear some of that. Don't need to do it too much. And of course you can cut this, which, you know, would be my that would be my choice. Okay, that is super cute. And see, I even like the where I've got this with the recipes. That's going to be great. So let's just do a little bit of tear here. Get our tear ruler. Love, love, love my tear ruler. Okay. And we'll do it on the bottom. Okay. And maybe we'll, no, we won't worry about straightening it. And here's my little outline, so I know if I go anywhere in here, I'm good to go. Oh, cute, cute. Okay. Yeah, I will have this in my Etsy shop soon. My husband, he's such a good guy. I'm so blessed. I truly am. He does my watermarking of all of my images that I put on Etsy. And he gets those all ready for me, and then I go in and do everything else. And so I just need to have him. He doesn't know it yet. He's outside mowing the lawn right now, so we want to make sure he gets some good rest before I spring it on him. Isn't that cute? Oh. Okay, so then, let me do this flap next, just so, because I'm not going to decorate this whole thing on camera, because we've already, time goes by so fast. It's already been half an hour, and I love being with you guys, but I want you to be able to actually, watch this and not have to calendar a year to do so. Let me grab another recipe. And steak soup, trail stew. Post-trip activities, milk processing. Okay. So we're going to do basically the same thing that we did here, you guys. And to make it easier for me, because my eyes are, you know, unfortunately, my eyes are as old as I am. How did that happen? I don't know. So I'm going to glue again. And again, I'm switching glues. I see that. This is like, you know how some people can eat the same thing for lunch every day, or, you know, most days, and the same thing for dinner or whatever it might be, and you love it and people stay with it and it's good and don't mess with tradition. Oh my goodness, that is so not me. I get bored so easily with all of that. It's like, oh, enough already. So, here we go. So I'm gluing that. And this one I am, we'll make this into a tuck spot. So we will keep it longer. In fact, where is I am just going to give this just a nudge as to where to fold. Okay. And now I'm going to trim off there again. Let's turn it over so I get it straight. Here's my tool of choice. And turn it this way. Okay. And then we will glue this down. You can do so many things. I mean, seriously. These are so much fun to work with. And I watch, I mean, faithfully, I watch Rachel, I watch Gail, and it's just fun. You know, I just feel like our community of artists and creators and, you know, journalers, we just enjoy each other's company. I love to see what other people are doing, and you know, we all have our own kind of take on things of what makes us happy. There's another good little collage piece. This, now if that would be bad. But this, here again, let's see, let me just grab a blank page here. Okay, so this will be stitched or glued. So here is a pocket, and you've got a wonderful tuck spot here now, right? So then we just have to finish decorating this and stitching. Let's see, I could keep it to where it's just a flip out, that it's not even, that the pocket is the tuck spot on this other side right here. I could keep it that way to where we decorate here and then we flip it out and we decorate a little bit here, or here's a spot where people can do some private journaling, and here we've put something here and here so that you can continue more journaling. I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll just change it up just a smidge in that way. Okay, so you guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the camera off and I'm going to finish this. And if I have time, if I'm really get busy and crank it out, finish this and do them, one being a pocket and one being fold out for more journaling. And then I will show you at the very end. All right. Okay, guys, I am back with the finished products of the 2 envelopes that we were talking about and working on. You saw this one, of course, in the beginning. So what I decided to do with this one, and I'll be honest, I don't like the fact that I folded it back so far because I lose a space for a tag, you know, or for a bookmark or whatever that way, and that irritates me. It irritates me, but it is what it is, and I made it work. It'll still, you know, you'll still be able to get something in there, but anyway, I won't do that again. So that's just a heads up what happened to mine, but you can see I've just had fun collaging it. This part will be glued, so this is how it will go in my journal. This obviously isn't the one, but this will be glued down here or stitched, and you can make the decision. You can glue it here and here or stitch it here and here and create yourself a pocket so that you can tuck things in nicely, or you can glue it here, stitch it here, and then you can have it to where you sort of tuck things in rather than sliding it in a pocket. Okay, so that's that one. And then this is the one that I had I started this one? I don't remember. Had I started this one? I don't remember, girlfriends, guy friends, whoever's watching. I don't remember. Okay, but I love this. So I made a pocket of the one, and you can see I cut it here at the top, and I had to kind of futz with it here because I cut it, the envelope, before I collaged. So then I had this extra layer, but not. So anyway, How Not to Do Things by Ronda. Okay. And this is the fold out one. This is the one that would just go like so, okay? And then we can hold it together with a paper clip. And here is a hidden paper clip. Let's see. And this is the thing that I haven't embellished this yet. I've just got the base on. And the gal that I found, I will put her name and all of the information in the description below. And I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to do a video on her paper clips because they're super fun and easy and fast. You can do a bunch of them. So this, I could leave it like this because that's kind of fun, the drawing on there, right? So here you can also, this can be a tuck spot here. And to close it up, you know, the paper clip, we take that off, open it up, and we have some fun. I made a little vellum pocket and just put some of my coffee dyed paper, folded it up, and I used my fabulous tool, you guys. This, which, let me show you again. This is just neater than gum. Fold, fold. Is that just fun? Oh, the things that give me joy. I guess that's a good thing, isn't it? Not to be too picky. So I love this. I love this fold out. So you've got, and I have used, this is from my Collage 1, and this as well. This is from Collage 2. I mean, they do go together nicely. But there you have it. I have, I'm exhausted. Are you exhausted? I think it's time for a nap. All right, my friends. I hope that was fun and a little bit helpful. Just know I love you. I'm thinking about you, and I am again thanking all of you for your hugs, your prayers. I just can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. I truly, truly am. All right, guys. Until next video, have a fabulous day. Bye-bye now.